Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to have you here today as we explore a practical guide for managers navigating some of the most important challenges of our time. Today's presentation is titled, Leading a Remote Team and Other 21st Century Challenges. We'll be diving into topics like distributed leadership, virtual collaboration, and the evolving dynamics of modern organizations. Over the next few moments, I'll share insights and strategies to help you succeed in these complex environments. So, let's get started. Now, let's move from theory to practice with strategies you can actually start using right away. In this section, we'll look at how to apply what we've learned in real-world situations. First, we'll evaluate different contemporary models of leadership and figure out which ones fit best in distributed work environments. It's all about choosing the right approach for your specific team and context. Next, we'll explore how virtual environments are changing team dynamics, how trust, collaboration, and behavior are evolving when teams are remote or hybrid. Understanding these shifts is crucial for effective leadership today. The shift to remote and hybrid work has really changed the leadership landscape. Leaders now face challenges that didn't exist a decade ago, like managing communication across different time zones or fostering a strong company culture without a shared physical space. That's why this module is so important. It helps you navigate these new complexities and equips you with practical frameworks to lead effectively in this new normal. Remember, the goal here is to turn theory into actionable strategies you can implement immediately to lead your remote teams more successfully. Research from Gallup shows that remote employees who receive consistent and meaningful feedback are actually 3.5 times more likely to be engaged in their work. That's a pretty significant difference, and it really highlights how important regular check-ins are. Structured check-ins, like regular one-on-one meetings and team rituals, help keep everyone aligned and feeling connected. We also emphasize the importance of an async-first communication approach, where decisions and important context are documented clearly. This way, team members can stay informed and engaged, even across different time zones. Virtual co-working is another great strategy. It helps recreate those organic interactions and spontaneous conversations that often happen in physical offices. Clear role charters are essential too. They set out explicit expectations and deliverables so everyone knows their responsibilities. But of course, there are challenges we need to be aware of. Communication gaps can occur, especially since we lose nonverbal cues and some context in written messages. This sometimes leads to misunderstandings. Engagement can decline, too, with phenomena like Zoom fatigue or passive participation during meetings. Plus, remote work can create feelings of isolation, making it harder for team members to bond socially and feel a sense of belonging. And then there's accountability ambiguity. When it's unclear who owns what, especially across different time zones, it can cause confusion and delays. These are common barriers that can weaken team cohesion if we don't address them proactively. Our goal is to recognize these friction points, whether it's misinterpreted tone, decreased spontaneous collaboration, or engagement issues, and develop effective strategies to overcome them. That's how we build resilient, connected remote teams that thrive. The art of leading remotely is not about simply copying what we do in the office. Instead, it's about designing something better, something tailored to the unique challenges and opportunities of remote work. Flexibility is key, and your approach should adapt based on your team's maturity and the complexity of the tasks at hand. When you master this, you can build cohesive, high-performing teams that thrive across different locations. Let's talk about situational leadership. This approach means prioritizing your team's needs, removing obstacles they face, and empowering individuals to take ownership. By doing this, you build deep trust, which is especially crucial in distributed environments where autonomy is vital. Next, we have servant leadership. This style is about inspiring change through vision and intellectual stimulation, while also giving personalized consideration to team members. It's particularly effective when your team is undergoing growth or transition, helping them navigate change smoothly. Finally, transformational leadership goes beyond just diagnosing problems. It involves understanding a broad spectrum of leadership principles, styles, and values that influence how you guide your team. By critically appraising these approaches, from transformational and servant leadership to situational and adaptive models, you can choose the best strategy for your specific organizational context and team. Remember, leading remotely is about creating a leadership approach that adapts and evolves, shaping a high-performing team no matter where they are.